We're talking about consumer goods investing. Does Black Friday matter anymore to retailers? Because with these discounts and everything, I have to assume they actually aren't making any money. And they're generating revenue, but profitability can't be there.
The thing is, you think that a lot of these stores are taking losses on these doorbuster deals where they're selling like big TVs for $100 or whatever.
Right.
But the thing is that that's just to get people in the door.
That's the scam.
Sure, some people are going to be in line just for that one deal. They'll only buy that and they'll go home. They're very disciplined that way. But honestly, that's not going to be the case for, I think, the large majority of shoppers who will browse around, see what else they might find, and that's where a lot of these stores make their money. The thing is also, with the amount of coverage around Black Friday, there's like dozens of sites that will track the deals that each store is offering, be it Target or Walmart, Amazon, whatever. And then, obviously a lot of millions of dedicated shoppers looking forward to this weekend. The thing is, the hype can't really be backed in terms of actual, top line percentage of sales numbers. So when you look at the broader time horizon and consider the fact that a lot of retailers consider the holiday shopping season now to be the full months of November and December, whereas before it might have started on Black Friday.
Right.
Or
at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. So the deals, are already kind of taking place very early on in November, and you also have to keep in mind that. So if we look at e-commerce sales as a proxy for broader shopping habits and trends, retailers logged from the 5 days from Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday about 12.3% of their total online sales in that 2-month period of November and December.
Wow.
The thing is, it's higher, it's elevated, but you also have to keep in mind that 5-day period of the 61 days in those 2 months makes up 8% of the available days anyway.
Yeah.
So it's certainly heightened, but not to the extent that, in my opinion, I guess would deserve the kind of hype that we generally see around these couple days. More importantly, though, I think the big change for a lot of retailers, or the big strategic implication, is a lot of the seasonal hiring. There are estimates that basically retailers will hire about 750,000 seasonal employees for the final quarter of the year, and that's where things get really interesting because from CNBC I had some numbers where Amazon, for example, is going to hire 100,000 seasonal workers for the holiday season.
For the next couple of months.
Yep, just to help with their fulfillment and their sorting centers.
That would be like the 50th largest town in America or something. You just had all those people in one place.
Really, crazy how many people.
My hometown is like 40.
Yeah, mine too. So not unique to that. And Amazon's not the only ones who are doing that. Macy's is hiring 85,000. Target's bringing in 70,000. Kohl's hiring 69,000. I think they're going to try and add like 50 sales associates to every location they have, and they have like over 1,000 locations.
Right.
So that's where the numbers come about, right? Walmart is in an interesting place because they're hiring 60,000 seasonal workers, but the thing is, they're sticking to that wage increase that they implemented earlier this year of $9 per hour.
I was about to say,
that includes the seasonal workers. So the thing is, rising labor costs already kind of hurt their profits a little bit in the past few quarters in their reports, and they've been dinged on that by the market. And I'm really interested to see how this plays into their, a really big quarter for them again, where they have this additional hiring. And they actually keep, I think they stated that they keep some 50% or more of the associates they hire during the season. So
wow,
it's a big swing for them in terms of their numbers. And then also Toys R Us again bringing 40,000 hires. JCPenney hiring 30,000, which is down a little bit from last year.
They closed a few stores
because they've closed quite a few stores.
Yeah.
So overall, looking back on all of this, it's ultimately, it's just a nice excuse. Everybody's home for Thanksgiving. A lot of people have the day off on Friday, or at least more free time than they usually would over the weekend. So the shopping thing's just become a tradition here, and it's not make or break for retailers.
Right.
But there are obviously big implications, and I look at it more so as the entire shopping season of November and December being the key period for retailers overall, not just this one weekend.